Hello and welcome back to UQ. Today I would like to talk about the top 5 skills that are necessary in the era of AI. With the emergence of ChatGPT in late 2022 in Google's Bard, many are saying that AI will revolutionize the way we live, just like the Industrial Revolution did in the past, but at a much faster pace. For example, acquiring programming skills has been considered to be a solid skill to have. However, with the emergence of AI, this is changing. The era where humans are required to write code is coming to an end. Instead, individuals will be able to instruct AI to create the desired output through dialogue with AI. If individuals can effectively communicate with AI and modify the output created by AI, then technical skills will no longer be as important. The conventional wisdom that we have held for years will be overturned in the next few years. So, let's explore what skills we need to acquire at this moment to survive and thrive in the era of AI. The first skill that will be crucial in the era of AI is creativity. Creativity will be more important than technical skills. As AI becomes more advanced, it will be able to perform a significant portion of tasks and jobs that are currently performed by humans, which will greatly reduce the number of jobs that require human intervention. However, for the time being, it will be up to humans to decide what tasks to assign to AI. Therefore, when the time comes that AI can perform any task, everything will depend on the ideas that humans come up with for AI to work on. This is why creativity is becoming increasingly important. In the past, programmers were highly valued, but in the future, individuals without programming knowledge can use AI to create new services if they possess creativity. Thus, it is likely that in the future, honing our creativity will be more important than technical skills. The second skill is understanding human irrationality. AI is rational, right? But humans are highly irrational. We all have moments where we are irrational. For example, we drink too much alcohol when we know we shouldn't, or we know we'll gain weight if we eat too much junk food, but we eat it anyway. Even if we understand that exercising and eating a balanced diet is good for us, it can still be difficult to actually do it. It's a well-established fact from numerous studies that humans are irrational and make misjudgments. Even if AI becomes capable of making correct decisions in all aspects, humans won't necessarily follow them. That's just how we are. Therefore, there is still plenty of room to improve or possibilities on how to motivate irrational humans. Even in an age where AI gives you only correct information, understanding irrationality may make it possible to design new businesses or services that AI alone wouldn't be able to. For this, there's a book called Rationality by Steven Pinker. I'll put a link in the description below, so please check it out. By reading this book, we can understand how irrational humans can be. And that knowledge could be a great asset in the era of AI. The third skill is self-discipline. It's the ability to control oneself. As I mentioned earlier, humans are irrational beings. If you have tried ChatGPT or other AI models, you would know that they are still imperfect and may provide incorrect answers. So, it's important to have the ability to judge whether the information provided by AI is correct and to use it carefully. However, in a future where AI is capable of always returning correct information, whether one can properly execute tasks based on that information could determine their success in life. Having knowledge provided by AI is not enough. One needs to have the ability to take action, and that's where self-discipline comes into play. It's like weight loss, where it's not about having the knowledge on diet and exercise, but rather the ability to execute and follow through with the weight loss plan. However, self-discipline is not a skill that can be developed overnight. It requires constant practice and effort. To develop self-discipline, meditation is often recommended. It can be a great way to make it a habit and improve your ability to control your thoughts and actions. The fourth skill necessary to survive in the age of AI is the ability to create habits. As I mentioned earlier, self-discipline is important, but relying solely on willpower, motivation, and self-discipline can be challenging. Therefore, to take action without relying on willpower, it's important to create habits. It's like taking a shower or brushing your teeth. Once it becomes a habit, you can take action without even thinking about it. For example, if you create a habit of drinking a glass of water every morning or going to the gym, it becomes uncomfortable not to do it. Regarding habit formation, I recommend the book Atomic Habits. I'll also include a link to it in the description. The book provides a comprehensive guide on how to form a habit. I also have a video summary of its contents, which you may find helpful. And finally, the fifth point is the skill of entering into a state of flow. Flow refers to a state in which a person is completely absorbed in an activity. This concept was proposed by the psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, and research has shown that the extent to which a person can enter into this state of intense concentration, flow, is a determining factor in their quality of life and happiness. In other words, people who can spend a long time completely engrossed in something are inherently happy. As AI continues to evolve, there may be fewer tasks left for us humans to do. Of course, there are many things that will never disappear, such as jobs that require human connection or professional sports. However, there is a possibility that the concept of work as we know it today will change significantly. Ultimately, we may reach a time when we no longer need to work. But if AI becomes capable of doing everything that you feel is important, your life may become very boring. You may lose sight of the meaning of life. If you no longer need to work, what would you do? When it comes to the ultimate happiness of humans, it is when we are in a state of flow. Entering this state of flow has a significant impact on one's sense of happiness and satisfaction in life. So, it becomes important to find something that allows us to enter into this state of flow. For example, sports can be great, but if you can only enter into a state of flow while working, then it means that humans are deliberately choosing to work even when AI can do everything. Even if AI becomes capable of doing everything, it is important to have something that we find meaningful in what we do. For example, creating art. Even if AI can create art, if we continue to create something unique and meaningful to ourselves, then we can find happiness in the process itself. Therefore, even if work becomes unnecessary, finding something that allows us to enter into a state of flow and developing the skill to enter into that state will become important for living a happy life in the age of AI. Today we talked about the major changes happening in our time, driven by AI like ChatGPT and Bard. These changes are happening rapidly, and it's important for us to adapt to them in order to live fulfilling lives. We introduced some skills that we believe will be necessary. Of course, the skills you need will vary depending on your situation and the industry you work in. There are bound to be different opinions on what skills are necessary and how much the world will change with AI. We welcome any interesting insights you may have, so please feel free to share them in the comments. Thank you for watching till the end. At UQ, we share books and information that can help you live a more enriched life. If you found this video interesting or helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. See you next time.